Welcome to episode 319 of Flights.
Football.
Anything else?
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
It's a great white north. It is colder than you finished that sentence.
It's cold. It's not cold yet, though. It's supposed to get colder, correct?
Way colder.
Turn the chat board on in case anybody comments. We love those comments.
Yes, we do.
And first of all, who did I send? I sent it to you before we kick this bad boy off. Who did I say we got to mention? Monkey Tard. Welcome aboard, Monkey Tard. Monkey Tard, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do the same. Give us a subscribe, like, comment. Tell us you hate us, you love us, whatever. Somewhere in between. Welcome aboard and enjoy the show. All aboard the Magical Mystery Tour. Step right this way.
Toot, toot.
I did not send a link to Brian from 7-Up. So he might have forgot about us, but he's usually a listener the next day. Nick Witzke, Dave, did you ever find anything out about the Apple glitches that Nick was experiencing? Because we did have our tech team on it, Nick.
Yes.
Thanks for the feedback, buddy.
Yes. So what'll happen is, I'm not going to go into huge detail, but the other soundboard we have at the South Studio, there's something that the Riverside AI editing software doesn't like about that board. Because every other episode it seems to do it, which corresponded to being at the South Studio.
We use different boards.
Yeah, because this is a newer board, way fancier, a lot more fancy lights and colors and sounds. So,
all right,
yeah, that's pretty much what's going on.
Well, thanks for the feedback, Nick. We appreciate it. And he did say he was going to try Spotify the next day, so I don't know if he did do that because nobody else has told me any issues. And I told him, I said, you're the only one that I know of that listens to Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm not slamming Apple Podcasts. I don't have an Apple phone. I have an Android, so I therefore don't listen to Apple Podcasts.
Okay. Going back to temperature, though, when's the last time the actual temperature was going to approach negative double digits? We're not talking about wind chill feels like. We're talking about.
I don't have the foggiest idea, Dave.
Yeah, I don't either. I just was just kind of
it's probably been a while. I mean,
curiosity question. Yeah.
Apparently, though, like south of us, there's this whole swath of states that are going to get some ice, and those states aren't typical. They're not used to it like Michigan,
right?
Which I've noticed something.
Yeah.
Are the drivers better? Are a lot of the older vehicles getting off the road, and the newer vehicles are equipped, but I remember, like, on any snow day, like, you would car in the ditch, 1, car in the ditch, 2. Chuck has all sorts of issues. Hopefully, just personally and with your everyday life, and not the live stream, because then that's a us problem. If they're personal problems, we'll do our best to help you, Chuck. If it is the live stream, then I don't know. Maybe we
unrelated to the pod.
Okay, thank you. Woo! I was going to say, because Chester Bennington. Here I come, buddy. But you'd be like, that's 4. How many is that, Dave? Is that the 5th or 6th car I've seen in the ditch?
Right.
You don't see it anymore. So does that mean people are better drivers, or like all the piece of shit cars that didn't handle the snow?
My dad and I were having a conversation coming back from Culver's, and since they moved down here 8 years ago, we've had some pretty mild winters,
right? Relatively speaking.
So maybe just people aren't used to every time we get a couple of nice days. I mean, shit, it was 27 degrees yesterday, when I got out of work, and the sun was out a little bit. So people are driving around like, hey, all right. Hey, it's springtime. And then, we get something like this, and they just
see, I don't like the cold as much as I used to, but I would rather have it -10 than a humid 97.
Right.
Any day of the week.
Okay. Yeah, just I'm wired a little bit differently. I can't.
So you would do 97 and humid?
I would do the humidity is probably the
So I'll take the -10 natural minus 26 wind chill.
Yeah. I think the only reason most people move to Florida when they get older is so they don't have to pay
Taxes.
But if that weren't the case, oh, it'd be the desert. You'd go to New Mexico or Arizona, Southern Cal.
I was hoping Destination Bourbon so we could give him his flowers, because yet again, we'll get to it in the second segment, but Destination Bourbon dropped Indiana's going to win, Miami's going to cover. And if you would have hedged your bet, you'd have won both. But more on that later. Maybe I'll send him a text to say, hey, hop on for sports to get your flowers, Mike.
2 shout outs. Grandpa Blackhawk, still sporting the beer sweatshirt you got us. And then Rick.
Certainteed hat.
I can't wear this much longer. I'm starting to sweat. But.
And Nick is rocking the Certainteed lunchbox. I did get rid of my old Bears lunchbox, not because the Bears lost. I'm still rocking the colors. I'm still representing. But the like I told the listeners, the other lunchbox in the summer, it didn't keep things cool. In the winter, it freezes shit. So the Bears, but I couldn't get rid of it while the Bears were still winning.
Right.
The Bears lost. I got rid of that. Now I'm using the one Jen got me for Christmas.
Nice.
So, and yes, I am drinking Freezing the Juice. We had this maybe a month ago.
Right.
And
I just didn't get
I am a little hesitant to break out the first tasting. Now, Liz was at Horrocks the other day and picked it out, and she got us 5 tastings.
Okay.
Obviously, we're doing 3 tonight. I got to admit, I'm a little nervous. That's why I've kind of been dragging my feet introducing them. But without further ado, first tasting is Hanamachi, a rice lager from Bottle Logic Brewing. And oddly enough, as the viewers at home can see, it's not a bottle at all, Dave. It's a can.
Yeah.
ABV of episode low 5, 15 IBUs. It's a rice lager. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference from your typical lagers that aren't made with rice.
Yeah.
But it says evil thinks twice when Eve and Maiko guard the Hanamachi.
Yeah. It might be Miko, but that's okay.
Is it?
How's it spelled? Where is it?
MEIKO.
Where the hell are you reading
right
this?
Here.
Oh.
It's MEIKO. I went with Maiko.
Miko.
Tomato, neither. Let's call the whole thing off.
There you go.
All right, let's try a rice lager. This very well could be the first rice lager of the pod.
Hoi.
Daniel-san. I mean, you goddamn flavor what I'm being, man. What movie?
I know it. Just a second. You'd have to say it one more time, and I think I can get it.
Well, I don't know. I think the one word in there will get us flagged on YouTube.
Maybe.
So even though it was an 80s movie line that taught him well, because he was able to, to use the old wax on, wax off.
Oh, yeah, Karate Kid. Okay.
Cheers.
Whoops.
That was a weak cheers, but you're right to the brim there, David. Ooh.
Kampai.
I
think that's the right word.
First reaction.
Yeah.
Cheap college beer that you would buy mass quantities of
without
low
the
price.
Yes, without the
almost got a little Mickey's taste to it.
Oh God. No. It's smoother than Mickey's.
Yeah. Not by much. So the other thing I thought of from the Captain Obvious department, I always bitch about how red my face is.
Yeah.
Do you think it has anything to do with the 638-degree shower I take minutes before we go on air?
Oh, it has a lot to do with it. Yeah.
So maybe that's it. So I'll quit bitching about my tomato face.
Yeah, that's what when I get Shelly likes it hot. Whoops, I am an idiot for even saying that. But no, I'll get into the shower and I'll forget because she cranks the she cranks the temp, just redlines it, and I can't.
Yeah, if you're not going to take a hot
I'm like-
shower, you don't need to be in there.
Well, I think it's hot.
All right.
It's hot to me, but people like varying degrees of hot.
Oddly enough, I'm not going to let Dave off the hook because if I'm not mistaken, they've already canceled school for tomorrow, correct? So he's drinking his own fucking beer.
No, that's And what are you talking about? I would say during track season, Chuck. Yes, Mike has to finish my beers, but no, I've been pretty good about that lately. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they've already apparently they know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. So,
well, you started the pod by saying it was going to be 600 degrees below zero.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we're at the threshold of hell. All right, Dave, what have you been watching? Liz and I have such a lengthy list. I may, what is it called when you, I may pin these, bookmark these. What do you say? And hold them for episode 320. I have so much.
or just rapid fire them.
All right.
Yeah, you don't have to go through the Cliff Notes version of each one. We can try.
All right.
We can try.
I'll go first. We're at the North Studio. Let's start it off with Imagine Saginaw. Liz and I went and saw Primate. Missed the start of the Patriot-Texan game. And the best part about the movie, it was an hour and a half. Perfect length for that type of movie. I think his name was Ben the monkey.
Yeah. Was he a chimp or was it a gorilla?
He was a chimp.
Okay.
And if my count is correct, Ben had 6 kills.
Okay.
My only disappointment was, I wasn't expecting a real chimpanzee or somebody from the chimpanzee family to be real and to really kill human beings. I wasn't expecting that. But in today's AI, all the bells and whistles they can put on in movies and TV shows and this, that, and the other thing, and the realistic way they can do everything under the sun, I didn't think Ben looked all that real.
Oh.
It was a little disappointing how they did that, but for what it was Liz and I had a good night out. Well, good night out was the afternoon. It was like 1:50 in the morning, 1:50 in the afternoon. So Primate.
I know you said that after Ruby, right? Ruby will be your last dog. Now, will this movie keep you from getting a chimp?
I would never get a chimp. And then when people get tigers, cheetahs, pythons, chimpanzees, gorillas, and they kill you, that's you brought that on yourself, pal, and I don't even have any sympathy for you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. A chimpanzee is not a fucking pet. It's something you go to see at the zoo or you let them roam wild in the wild.
There you go. All right. Landman season finale. I know you haven't started it yet, so
because of all this, we're going to start that probably tomorrow. Now, Nate, sometime guest, former host of Spillin' the Nachos, he wasn't sure if he was going to join tonight because he's got to get up at 2, but he did ask me if I started. He says arguably the best season ender he's ever seen. Do you agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay. Now, the only thing is,
agree.
And what I told Nate was, I saw on, the clickbait, they put just a headline out there and they want you to click it so you can get a bunch of advertisements.
Right.
It said, will there be a season 3 of Landman? Here's what we know. I didn't even click it because I didn't want any spoilers. But given that headline, obviously some doors and windows were left kind of ajar to warrant to season 3 if they're asking if there's going to be a season 3.
Do you want to know?
No, okay. I don't want to know because I haven't seen it. But I assume by asking the question, like if Billy Bob Thornton dies, chances are there's not going to be a Landman.
No,
I'm at in the show, not in real life. His character, like if they kill him off.
I knew what you were saying.
I thought you meant
they still. It would be really hard to carry that show without Billy Bob Thornton. Mike, it's so good. They probably they might be able to.
All right.
They might be able to continue the storyline.
So you are in agreement with Nate then.
They might be able to continue the storyline as is, possibly without Billy Bob Thornton. it would. I'm just saying.
All right. My only argument to that was I lived through when Alice wasn't the housekeeper on the Brady Bunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so whole different watching program when Alice wasn't.
No
I
blanket.
mean, it was only one episode, but she even said to the kids, "I'm not Alice." No kidding.
All right. Next.
All right, next. All right. Solo effort, Netflix season 4, Brockmire, episodes 1 through 8. Tell you what, if you have Netflix and you like cheap, raunchy comedy, season 1 is an absolute rip snorting gut buster of a series. Season 2, pretty funny. Season 3, if you want to tap at season 2, I'll condone it. And it's clear why they stopped it after season 4, because season 4 was fucking terrible. I mean, there was some laughs, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But that was just because they made it, Professor something or other's masturbatorium. I mean, that in and of itself gets me to chuckle. So, but season 4 was absolutely fucking horrible, and that's why they canceled it.
And I will hopefully remember later when I'm not trying so hard to think about it, but I just read about a show where the creators, the writer and director were ending a very popular show that I know I didn't watch, but I happened to be reading it because it was part of some other article, and they decided to end it. Their reasoning and rationale was because they didn't want to force additional episodes. They wanted to end it their way on a high note, which is,
and that's what I think Seinfeld did. Although a lot of people didn't like the series finale of Seinfeld, I loved it.
okay. Yeah, I liked it. It was kind of meh for me.
I loved it because it left the door wide open. They had to pay a penalty. I loved it.
Okay,
absolutely loved it.
All right, me.
Yes.
Stranger Things. I am almost through. I've got 2 more episodes in season 4, which would leave me season 5 left. And so I know that's not, in your genre, but it's amazing. I can't. It's really, really hard for me to turn it off. It's just it's
what season are you on?
4.
All right, so you're almost there.
Yeah. Finished episode 6 of season 4.
And those are 8 or 10 episode seasons.
8.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
Which one? Oh, reason why I didn't see much of the national championship game. More on that segment too, obviously.
Yeah.
Netflix, The Rip.
Oh, how okay.
Oh, fucking awesome.
All right.
You can tell Affleck, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Affleck.
Like Fleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And Matt Damon are buddies because they really work well together.
Yeah.
Now, it won't spoil anything, but I'm like, because it starts out the first words on the screen based on a true story. So I'm watching it, and like as we get down to the final like 15 minutes, I grab my phone. I'm like, these guys are fucking badass. I gotta fucking find out how much. So how accurate is The Rip? Okay, well, it would be so. The Rip, they did find a big. It was $20 million in the movie. The real life Rip was $24 million.
Okay.
And the Rip being based on true story is kind of like the Wizard of Oz being based on true story, and the Wizard of Oz being there was a tornado in Kansas at one time.
Yeah.
Other than that was just for for artistic embellishment and to make the show interesting.
So in the show they found what? How much?
20 million. The real Rip was actually 24 million.
Oh.
But all the shootouts and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well worth the watch. I was just disappointed because it wasn't real at all.
Oh, okay. All right.
Other than the fact that they do, because apparently if you go seize money like that, the agents legit have to count it on site.
Okay.
And then they bring it to the CIA or superiors or whatever, and then they count, okay, well, you said you got $1 million. There's only 866,000, so who took the 134,000?
Right.
So, but anyway, it's very entertaining.
Okay, good.
And
I've seen the previews for it. Yep, that's on the list.
see, the one person dropped off and didn't follow directions. If you drop off, you say, "Hey, you guys suck," or "Hey, I'm about to shit my pants.
I gotta go."
Who hasn't been there?
Right.
You know, I mean, you could take your phone in the bathroom and watch us while you shit, but
Good.
that's neither here nor there.
No. All right. Homeland. Now, did you and this was 2011 to 2020, 8 seasons. Damian Lewis from Billions, right?
Yeah.
And Marina Baccarin.
I don't think we've watched that, but I see it on the feed.
So Shelly and I, we watched the first 2 episodes. After that, high five. We have a show now that we'll be watching for the next 3 or 4 months. We're gonna rip through. I mean, if the future seasons are as good as the first, I think we're through 4 episodes now. Then this is gonna be awesome.
All right.
Yeah, great show so far. You know, can you picture who I'm talking about though? Damian Lewis. Yeah, Billy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Netflix. And the Rip, by the way, is on Netflix. Netflix Runaway with Minnie Driver, episodes 1 through 8. Very entertaining. Lots of curveballs dropped off on you. And you got to pay attention, but it's well worth the watch.
So we started watching that.
Oh, you didn't like it, eh?
I don't know. Why didn't we like it? I don't know. Shelly, you watching? Why didn't we like it?
Listen, I really liked it.
The plot line, their daughter kind of ran away or ran away with this other guy.
Right.
The dad ended up beating him up. That's not a spoiler. It's right away in the first episode, first scene, really.
Right. And he became a social media, basically a megastar because everybody had it on.
Yeah.
An influencer caught him beating down they said a rich guy beating down a homeless person.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe we just got to get through. I think we watched.
Oh yeah, cause you haven't even peeled the apple yet.
We're second episode we watched.
Oh yeah, so you got to get into it. You got to get dive into it.
Okay. All right, because there was the daughter, and was there another sibling? Oh, the son at college.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to the part. I think the end of episode 2. Maybe there was a little foreshadowing that the son had something to do with something that was going on. I don't know. That's honestly all I know. But
don't give up on it.
Okay.
Because you got to fucking pay attention. And it's
all right.
And by the way, the son's a little prick.
Oh, because the boyfriend, the homeless boyfriend looking dude, got killed.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And that's not a spoiler, folks.
No,
that's announced right in the beginning.
That happens right away.
Yeah, so it's actually well worth a watch.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
You have anything else or no?
Nope.
Finally, all right. Paramount Plus. Girl Taken. 6 episodes. I'll let you fill in the blanks. It was, again, you're okay. That they did it. Oh, shit. Shit. All right, yeah. Because I swore by Nurse Jackie. Nurse Jackie's a great series. It was a Showtime series, like 6 seasons, really, really good. Chuck almost got to the credits on the first episode, fell asleep and never went back. And I've never forgave him ever for that. But so, yeah, I guess based on that information, Chuck, that would have been a spoiler. That what Chuck gave you, but Dave gave you. So anyway, Girl Taken.
Yeah.
On Paramount Plus, 6 episodes, easy watch. Oddly enough, the guy that was in one of the cops in Girl Taken also was in Runaway. Go figure.
Yeah.
All right.
Any more?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
I mean, it was a busy week watch.
Yeah, it was.
Watch week.
Holy shit.
Week watch week.
Watch week, watch, whatever. And what music should people be listening to?
All right. You want to go old or new first?
New.
All right. Beer and Bloodstains. Now, that's the name of the song, and it's from the EP by Newfound Glory, released on January 14th, 2026. 4 songs, 14 minutes. Good listen. It's like a Jack the Underdog, that type of music.
Jack the Underdog's been getting a lot of plugs here lately.
Because he comes out with a single like every 13 minutes, if you do the math. And it's from their February 20th release of Listen Up. So I'll have a full album from Newfound Glory on February 20th. The 4 songs they released on this EP. If you like that type of music and you want to get your Spotify Wrapped listening age down a little bit,
yeah,
Newfound Glory will reduce that listening age.
All right.
So that's my something new.
I get you. I mean, if you keep lowering your
I'll live forever.
You live forever. My new was Dierks Bentley. Went country again.
Yeah, you're all of a sudden Mr. Fucking Country, aren't you? You redneck.
I keep trying to find new rock and roll or new.
Def Leppard dropped a new one today or yesterday.
Song or album?
Song.
Oh, well, see, I don't like single songs and stuff like that. I'm looking more for like an album or something. But Dierks Bentley, Broken Branches. It came out in October 2025, 13 songs, 42 minutes. He Drunk on a Plane, Beers on Me. That's actually a very good song. Somewhere on a Beach. Those are some of his previous songs that you might be aware of. In this one, I like Jesus Loves Me, But She Hates Me. I think the title of the song is Jesus Loves Me, but in the chorus, it's Jesus Love. The chorus goes to Jesus Loves Me, but kind of country spin to it. But then he finishes with, But She Hates Me. And then Broken Branches is kind of a collab song. It's a fun bar song. And then IYKYK, which is
Nope.
If
you
know, you know.
All right.
Those are the 3 I really liked from the 13 songs. So, did you guys, when you were in Nashville, did you go to Whiskey Row? Do you remember going to Whiskey Row? Do you remember anything from Nashville?
We remember we were on a rooftop bar and watched a homeless guy take a shit on the street. I do remember that.
Welcome to Nashville.
But is Whiskey Row Broadway? Because all we spent was on Broadway.
I think it's near Broadway. I'd have to look again.
I don't know if we were on Whiskey Row, but
that's Dirk's place.
All right.
So he's got a place on there. All right. What do you got for old?
All right. So now, loyal listener viewer Chuck put in Aerosmith Rocks. And I'm like, I'm not even familiar with that. So my due diligence, I'm a man of the people. I went and I looked, I'm like, never heard of it. I'm going to go ahead and listen to it. So, Rocks by Aerosmith, released on May 14th, 1976. So it's the 50-year anniversary of that album. 9 songs, 34 minutes. Now, it comes right out of the chute with the 2 songs that you know, Back in the Saddle and Last Child. For my money, I like Last Child better than Back in the Saddle, but hey, you can't go wrong with Back in the Saddle.
No.
But and then the other 7 songs, I honestly I don't think I've ever heard any of those songs. But I really liked let me get my glasses on so I can read my writing. Sick as a Dog, and whatever the third track is, were very good songs, and Steven Tyler's voice is almost like magical because it's 50 years ago. So he doesn't have all the wear and tear of the screaming and the howling and the screeching and everything.
Right.
So let's say 50 years ago, let's say Steven Tyler started, so he was probably a 24-ish singer that didn't have all the wear and tear on his voice. So Sick as a Dog, I really liked. Last Child better than Back in the Saddle, but Back in the Saddle and Last Child alone make it a worthwhile listen. So thank you, Chuck, for that recommendation.
Thanks, Chuck.
And I did listen. That's why I told you when you text me, you really should listen to Rocks. I had already listened to it. That's why I told you stay tuned. So very good album. Rocks by Aerosmith. In May, it'll be the 50th anniversary of that album.
I stayed in the country genre just because I was there, and I thought, all right, let's go back a little bit, not too far. 1990. Who's the biggest country star in 1990?
1990, I graduated 85, so it would be Hank Williams Jr. Waylon Jennings. Fuck, I don't know.
I got friends in
Garth
low
Brooks.
places. That's right. So, No Fences, 1990, 10 songs, and that one had Thunder Rolls and Friends in Low Places.
Does it have the dance on it?
I don't think it has the dance on it, but that was its own album. The dance came out on the dance album, and I can't remember if that was before or after.
What is the name of the album that you listen to?
This one, No Fences. So the dance was before this one, because I think this was the 5th album, if I'm not mistaken. So,
because if you
yeah,
if you want to No Fences, where is that at? So
1990.
If you want to shed a tear, you have to listen to the dance.
No, it's one of his best songs. But yeah, it's a tearjerker to be sure.
I don't know why Spotify only goes back to 2000.
And it was funny on Apple Music. There's some of Garth Brooks stuff that I know was out there because I researched it on the internet.
He might have first 4 albums are their best. That was their second or third, wasn't it, Chuck? 76, I think, was their third.
Yeah.
I wonder if Garth Brooks blocked some of his old stuff because the only thing Spotify goes to is 2000.
Yeah, or limited it because they weren't going to pay him enough or something along those lines. So he did, he went and had his alter ego, and I forgot what his alter ego name was, but he tried to do some rock, lost a bunch of weight, did his hair different. And that went over like a lead balloon. And so, maybe there was some fallout from that. Chuck said 4.
All right. I'm just looking to,
yeah. I know dance from what little research I did with Garth. The dance came out with the dance album. They may have put it on No Fences, but I don't think so. So any one of our 5 people that are watching the live stream right now, if you remember or look up, then we'll go back to that.
And just in case anybody thinks Chuck is full of shit, Aerosmith self-titled album 73, Get Your Wings 74, Toys in the Attic 75, and Rock 76. So it is their 4th album. Well done, Chuck.
Boom.
You get the viewer of the segment.
Okay.
And now which viewer of the segment? We segue into his favorite segment of the night.
Ding ding.
AEW quickly.
Yeah.
Powerhouse Hobbs is going to WWE. I'm kind of excited about that, but Tony must have made him do the job because Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs were the trios champions. They fought Jet Speed and Hangman Adam Page in the trios championship. Powerhouse Hobbs got pinned, rolled out of the ring, and you never saw him again. So looking forward to Powerhouse Hobbs in WWE. He's probably going to go to NXT and learn some things. I think it's all but official. Chris Jericho is returning to the WWE, and I want to vomit in my own beer, and then I'll finish the remaining bit of this beer. I demand that the Yankees bring back Babe Ruth and make him play. Right. I mean, I think he's dead, but fuck him. Right. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Let's get into the here and now. Chris Jericho is old, washed up. I don't give a fuck that he's in shape. Fozzie's music is cool. I'll go see Fozzie in concert. I don't want to see Chris Jericho wrestle. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. WWE Saturday night's main event. 3 matches announced from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Saturday, January 24th, 2026. I'm guessing they'll announce another match tomorrow on SmackDown, but as of right now, there's 3 matches. Cody versus Jacob Fatu, a 4-way for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble, and then the women's tag. We have Cody versus Fatu.
Cody.
All right, so Dave's picking Cody. I'll circle Dave. So Dave picks Cody. I'm going Fatu to set up Fatu versus Drew because Fatu fucked Drew and everybody's sick of Cody. So I'm going Fatu.
Not literally, right?
As far as we know.
Okay.
Now, Orton, the 4-way is Randy Orton versus Trick Williams versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. And like I said, the winner gets a shot at the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. I think it's Punk's title. If Caitlin listens to this somewhat in the near future, she can correct me on that. So who would be Punk's best matchup in this match? Orton, Trick Williams, Priest, or Zayn? And if you haven't seen Trick Williams wrestle,
have not.
Watch for Trick Williams to wrestle, and you tell me if his ring attire is not an audition for the porn industry. I'll let you fill in the blanks and connect the dots on your own. I'll just leave it at that.
He's a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen?
Yes.
Okay. All
And
right.
somebody's going to fucking trip over it. You pick Cody first last.
Yeah.
I'm going Randy Orton. Randy and Punk will be the Royal Rumble match.
At the end of that list, who's at the end of that
Sami
list?
Zayn.
Yeah, that's mine.
God, I hope they don't go there because he's given chance after chance. He's a good role player. He's not the leader.
Okay.
But I respect the pick. And we have the women's tag team champion, belts on the line, champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, also known as Rio, versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
Oh. Wow.
I'll let you go first because you went first. I went first. Now it's your turn.
Morgan Perez.
All right. So we're in agreement on that because I'm sick of the love affair with Rhea and I never would have thought it possible, but WWE is souring me on Rhea Ripley. It's like they've made her mid-card.
Right. Yeah.
Why make your fucking most popular wrestler, be it male or female, why make them mid-card? Makes no sense.
Mommy doesn't want to be mid-card.
Liv and Roxanne, because Liv's got it going on. Although it's going to be funny in Saudi Arabia when all the women have to wear suit
clothes.
Yeah. Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
But see, Chuck, now listen. You think we're that unlike, but Bobo Brazil was my original favorite wrestler. Him and the Sheik had some epic matches. Bobo with the cocoa butt. Now, in today's world, that would be deemed as racist, but that's what Bobo Brazil's finishing move was. I don't know if it was his finishing move. It was his big move was the cocoa butt. And him and the Sheik had some legendary matches. So, see?
There you go.
Chuck, just give it a chance, buddy. You'll like it better than Nurse Jackie, I guarantee it. All right. Anything else for me on wrestling, Dave?
No.
All right, ready to rate this?
I am.
Didn't wow me, but I was dreading it a lot more than needed.
How it turned out to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 292.
All right. Wow. I guess because I wrote mine down a couple minutes ago.
265. All right. So I liked it a little better than you.
Yeah.
4.8 thousand people checked in and Untapped, and obviously we're not from the Orient, apparently. 3.72 is the rating from those 4.8 thousand people.
I didn't know there was that big of a cohort to, rate rice lagers like that.
I wouldn't have thought so either, Dave.
Hmm.
All right.
Interesting.
So now we've had this one before because this is what I'll be sipping
Yes.
on in between drip. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this last 317, I did the short sampler.
Yeah.
And I left this one out because I knew we did this one.
Yeah.
So this will be my sipper in between.
Okay.
But tasting number 2. Give it a roll. Give it a roll. And look what glass we're using.
There's a theme here.
See, Liz knows how to pick them out.
This is yeah. Samurai. Hoi.
All right. So our second tasting is Big Bad Baptist Samurai, an imperial stout double coffee aged in sake barrels.
Nice.
I'm almost certain we've never had anything aged in a sake barrel.
No.
This comes to us from Epic Brewing Company, which is a microbrewery in Salt Lake City, Utah. Episode high, more than double tasting 1, 11.5%, 65 IBUs.
Ooh.
And I thought it had something catchy on the can as you get.
Yep.
The samurai sword is revered for its beauty, craft, and the samurai that once wielded them. Samurai Baptist is aged in 100% used sake barrels. These barrels impart subtle notes of umami and fresh oak. This beer is a tribute to Japanese steel and the ancient warriors of past. That really was a Hattori Hanzo sword. All right.
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah.
So let's go with the old sake oak barrels. All right. Pours like a stout, obviously, because it is a stout.
Just a minute.
As you do the ad read while your head goes down, I'm going to see if Destination Bourbon's out there because I want to give him his flowers.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
You know what's as awesome as possibly this next beer, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill. An amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get into your car, go check their website, themaplegrill.net. Grill spelled GRILLE.net. Check out the current menu and see what's on tap. Then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock, Michigan. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
Give a shout out to Bentley's. Brewery. They're watching right now. Bentley's Brewery. Hopefully I'm breweries.
Did he spell it wrong, or is that how it's supposed to be spelled?
Wait a second. Then I'll tell you what. I literally had a stroke. Because look at it. It went from breweries.
No, he spelled it brewerly.
But then it switched to breweries.
No.
I swear it did. But anyway, Bentley's Breweries. Thanks for the watch.
Give
us a follow.
Cheers.
We appreciate it. And what do you got on tap? What type of beers? Talk to us. Just a second, Dave. I'm pouring my my feeder beers for sports. All right. Here we go.
Cheers.
Brewerly is correct.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Bentley's Brewerly.
Brewerly.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
And maybe they were on and then just dropped off. But Eric is available next Thursday, by the way.
There's the 11.5%.
Yeah. Sake bomb.
Hoi.
Ooh, this could be a tough finish. Woo. All right.
That's good. Actually, we'll go right here.
All right. That music means it's time for sports, Dave. Let's start with the NHL. The proud to be an American watch. Since our last pod, Patrick Kane has had 1 assist, which brings his career point total to 1,372, or 3 away from breaking Mike Modano's record for American-born players of 1,374. Now, the Wings are in action currently as we speak. During the live feed, I'm sure I'm not going to have an in-episode update, but they are playing tonight. And the reason, in case anybody noticed, said, hey, why are there's so many games being played? Well, they're about to shut down for 3 weeks for the Olympics. So they had to get as many games in.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I think it's like a 3-week layoff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's inevitable. So Jake, start looking for us for another hockey watch, because Patrick Kane is soon to become the all-time American scoring champion.
Now, scoring champion or points?
Well, scoring point scoring. So goals and assists.
Goals and assists. Okay.
He's got 500 goals, which means he's got 872 assists.
Because Ovechkin was a goal scoring, right? His record was all time.
Yes, I don't think.
Scoring,
Ovechkin does not have more points than Gretzky, but he has more goals.
Okay.
At 900 plus.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Luckily, he got it last year, because I don't think he's lighting the world on fire this year.
Probably.
Hey, he's broke the record. Fuck it. Who cares?
Right. Question for you.
Yes.
How far till we get to NASCAR? I'm wanting to use my voice again here soon, if you can.
Within a month.
Okay, we got less than a month.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right.
I do want to throw out one Major League Baseball note, and maybe anybody out there who's watching throw in their 2 cents. So the Los Angeles Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker. I can't remember the years in total, but basically it breaks down to $60 million a year, which makes him the second highest paid team on the Dodgers. Second highest paid player on the Dodgers, and puts the Dodgers payroll over $1 billion. Now, some say, well, there is no cap. All owners have a chance to do that if they want to spend that type of money. And I'm like, I don't think all owners have that. Like, maybe the Yankees, perhaps the Mets, because the owner of the Mets has fucking money. But
well, they just spent some here recently.
Why in the world would you have? The Dodgers are doing nothing wrong. They're playing within the rules. They pay a luxury tax penalty, which goes to the other team. And the Dodgers have one of the highest percentages of revenue that goes back into payroll. So they're spending money to better their team, and they're putting it back into the revenue. It's not like they're just saying, hey, we made $2 trillion and we're paying a bunch of paupers to go out there and play, and our payroll is 98 cents. I mean, they're making money, they're paying money, so they're doing nothing wrong. I just don't see how that benefits the game of baseball when, and you could argue, so everybody always talks about the NFL being fixed. I call bullshit on the major leagues, because it's like, well, the Dodgers weren't even leading their own division mid-September. The Padres were. And the Dodgers were 1 out away from losing the World Series to the Blue Jays. Well, therein lies the fix. It's like, all right, well, we'll keep you, we'll dick tease you the whole way, and then we're just fucking going to drop our nut in your face and call her good.
Sure.
Because I don't care what they don't ask you how you won.
Right.
They ask you, did you win?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 100%.
So what's your take? I've been babbling long enough. Let me try.
No, but it's like when we went back to what were we talking about? It might have been the same thing last season at this point, like the monopoly money. Like, do the networks have that much revenue coming in from advertising dollars and wherever else they generate that revenue? Because a lot of these ballparks, they're half full most of the time. Is that, do you know what I mean? I mean, I look around these ballparks and
I don't think ticket revenue is where they're getting their money. It's the television money.
that's what I'm saying. And so I'm saying there's no way they're getting it from ticket revenue.
Oh, absolutely not.
So it's got to be from the network revenue. And really, do the networks have this much money from advertising dollars or wherever else they're getting it from? I don't know where the networks, what other sources of revenue there is besides advertising. But it just seems like $1 billion. I mean,
that's payroll. That's their payroll is $1 billion.
But that's what I'm saying is, and I can't remember. I was going to try to think of what it was because I had my students. We've researched this a couple times, and $1 billion, and I think it's $100 bills stacked on top of one another. $1 billion goes a little bit if you just went 100, 200, 300 and stacked those bills, it would go a little bit past the International Space Station. I mean, look it up, Google it, but it's something to that effect.
All right.
I think $1 billion. Yeah, I think so. Something to that effect. It's just it's so much money. It's like, where is this coming from? Right. Or is it just,
Well, and I don't even mind the money. I look at the numbers and Nick always gets mad at me because Nick's well, he'll be 23 next month. I'll be 59 in September. So it shows you the age difference. But it's like Alex Bregman left the Red Sox and signed I'm going to get the numbers. Let's just say it's a $150 million contract.
Yeah, with
Alex Bregman's averages are 25 homers, 270 batting average, and 86 RBI. And I told Nick, I said, dude, that didn't get you to the fucking All-Star game back in the day. Well, all those players were juiced. I'm like, okay, well, that's another argument. If you don't think these guys are taking something that are getting away with it because of the masking,
right?
I wasn't going to get into a fist fight with my son. That's just tacky,
right? I mean,
but it's just like 270, 25, 80 is worth $38 million a year. It's like, Jesus Christ, Ted Williams would have been paid $2 trillion a year.
Right.
Based on the fucking numbers these guys are making.
Right.
Kyle Tucker is a good baseball player.
Oh, but the pitching's way better, Mike.
Well, they throw harder, that's for sure. But anyway.
Well, yeah, because all the batters were juiced. They're like, hey, we got to start juicing too.
Hey, we got like 25 days till pitchers and catchers report. So anyway, food for thought, folks. Is Kyle Tucker's not getting paid too much because if somebody's willing to pay him that, because like if
whatever the market will bear,
if my business's competition came to me and said, you know what, we'll pay you 10 times more than you're making now. See ya. I'm out. And would I be overpaid at 10 times what I'm making now? Well, apparently not to them because they're paying it to me.
Right.
And I'm taking, if I had to look in the mirror, I'd say, God damn, they're paying me this much to do this. This is kooky. But
right.
Yeah, anyway. All right.
Men's basketball.
All right. That's your show, bro.
Yeah, real quick. Arizona won. Iowa State takes a couple losses, falls all the way to number 9. So it's Arizona's 1, UConn 2, U of M number 3, Purdue, Duke, Houston, Nebraska.
They're undefeated still, right?
I believe it.
Because I think Arizona, Nebraska, Miami, Ohio are the only undefeated, right?
Yep. Then the Zags, and then I said Iowa State at number 9, and then number 10, MSU.
Absolutely, Nate. I agree with that 100%. You're worth what someone wants to pay you. I agree with you. That's 100% true. I don't think it's good for the game, but that I agree with you. If like I say, if you know, if Team Blue wanted to give me 2.7 million, apparently I'm $2.7 million. I'm worth $2.7 million.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to sleep at night. Well, sure I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I would be able to sleep at night. But yeah, absolutely, Nate.
Yeah.
You're worth what somebody wants to pay you. I just think it's kooky how the Dodgers get everybody. Anyway.
Yeah. And sorry everybody, before that I would have put up some other stuff up here. I forgot I could do that.
Oh.
So
I'm still learning, Dave.
Too focused. I'm too focused on. But U of M and MSU, we've been talking about it. Friday, January 30th. Not tomorrow, but the following Friday at 8 p.m. So I think a lot of people, not just here in Michigan, but they're looking forward to that game to see what happens.
All right.
You got incredible offense versus incredible defense.
A week from tomorrow.
A week from tomorrow.
All right.
8 p.m.
And then a few days later, they go to the other yard.
Yeah.
Or building.
Other building. Yeah. And then in the women's, you got UConn #1, not a shocker. South Carolina, UCLA, Texas. Vandy makes a big leap up.
Well, they're the only other undefeated team in women's.
LSU, Kentucky takes a big tumble in women's. They fell. Michigan's #7. Louisville, TCU is #10, and then MSU also makes a little improvement. I think they were 15 or 17. Now they're up to #13. So the MSU women's team is doing well, and they're on a roll. NBA, Pistons are rolling like crazy. They're just shutting people down. They got a 6-game lead over the Celtics, and then the Thunder in the Western Division have a 6-game lead over the Spurs.
Even though the Spurs beat them 3 out of 4.
Yep.
Go figure. Well, that's what happens when you start 28-1.
Yeah, you start 28-1. You have a little cushion. That's it for basketball.
All right, NCAA football.
Yes, sir.
I had a number of. I awoke on Tuesday morning, which when a holiday falls on a Monday, I always take Tuesday off because my schedule is Tuesday through Saturday. So if everybody else gets a 3-day weekend, yours truly is getting a 3-day weekend.
Right.
So on Tuesday morning, I woke up to sorry, dude. Hey, tough break, guy. Sorry. A number of them. I'm like, okay. So they were referring to Miami lost. And I'm like, thinking to myself, well, to be fair, I saw the opening series by each team, and then Liz and I turned it to the rip. The rip was over.
Yeah.
I turned it back. There was 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. It was like 14-10 or whatever the score was. Yeah. Miami just took over after a Wisconsin, an Indiana punt. And it was first down from their own 8. They went 3 and out, and Liz and I went to bed. I didn't give up on the Canes. I've given up on college football, as I've said over and over. NIL, the transfer portal, all this bullshit is making the college sports, big-time college sports, is nothing but minor leagues. So if I want to watch paid players,
they're getting paid way more than the minors.
If I want to watch paid players, I'll watch the pros who I don't care. Indiana would beat the Jets. Indiana would not beat the Jets. The Jets would beat the brakes off the fucking Indiana Hoosiers. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. If you like the pageantry of college football, kudos, go for it. Cheer, whatever. And if you're double thumbs up to the Indiana Hoosiers, there you go. Right there on video. Mike's giving you a double thumbs up. I don't give a fuck about it.
Right.
It's garbage. When you're leading, the leading rusher for Texas didn't even play against Michigan in the bowl game because he went to the transfer portal. Isn't Texas supposed to be a big time school? No, he went somewhere where he paid him more money. All right. Again, what Nate said, you're worth what someone wants to pay you. Okay, great. That's not college sports.
Yeah.
That's minor league. feeder system to the pros, and I'll watch the pros. I'll let somebody else weed out the riffraff.
Right.
And I'll watch the pros.
Yeah. I enjoy the pageantry to some extent.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Gives me the warm and fuzzies in the cockles of my heart. So
Well, you're a state fan, so they're not really big time colleges.
No,
So
okay,
they're not up to that level yet.
no, we're like a Bears fan previous to this year. Used to a lot of disappointment. Just, every year, get ourselves up. Maybe this will be the year, kind of a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since D'Antonio left, actually, but
All right.
because Mark had us in the playoff the one year.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. All right, but Fitzgerald, maybe he'll bring us back. Who knows? We'll see. So who had what then? I mean, I had Indiana, but they didn't cover.
Right.
So does that make me 22-19-1? I mean, you beat the brakes off me as far as the college football picks.
Did we pick against the points?
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think you went with Mike Klein as far as Indiana will probably win, but
I'll take the 8.5.
You said you'll take that.
So that was a loss for you, win for me.
Win for you. So you were 28-13-1. That's respectable.
Yeah. For not knowing anything.
For not watching. You're working most days when these guys are playing college football. All right. Are we there?
NFL?
N.
Yes, sir.
F. L.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Listen, I got a question.
What's your question?
Usually, this is the magic stainless steel from the Maple Grill.
Right.
Right? There we go. And it's supposed to fit an actual pint. But I saw you, which is unusual, pour a little extra. You had a little extra left in there. I mean, and you saw at the beginning of this segment I was. So I don't know.
Wants to know about your Alice obsession. She doesn't believe me that you wanted to tap that. Court, I wouldn't expect you to appreciate it. I was a young man and she had bosoms. So that's all I can say. I mean, I know nobody believes it. I mean,
I believe it, Mike.
I knew Florence Henderson was too busy with Greg Brady, so I didn't have a chance with her. So it's like, you always lowball it. So
no chance of disappointment.
Now Alice even took a back seat to Wheezy.
Wow. All right. Last week, Bills Broncos. I had the Bills.
Yep.
Loss.
Yep.
Although
should you have really, because they called a pass interference on the Bills, but negated to the pass interference in the end zone before the game time field goal for Matt Prater.
It was a cluster. It was an absolute effing cluster. I mean, I don't know what. Nothing. Do you think anything's going to come out of this?
No.
The inconsistency and the.
Nope.
I mean,
NFL's making money.
Her hair was.
Well, that I don't know. To each his own, right? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. But so I mean,
probably match the curtains though.
More than likely. But all the inconsistency, and I think I'm not going to go back and watch old tape before there was instant replay and before the, how many frames per second, 120 frames per second or whatever they can do right now. It's got to be a little tough on the refs to some extent, but
I'm going to correct that right now.
Okay.
On Flights Football than anything else, episode 319. If anybody could get this out to Roger Goodell, I'll solve the fucking problem. Get rid of instant replay completely. Referees are under too much pressure. First of all, you have referees that are not full-time employees. They have other fucking gigs, and they're doing this as a side hustle. like you're fucking referee of a flag football game at Hoyt Park in Saginaw, Michigan. You have a referee on Super Bowl Sunday who's also trying the case of Billy Bob Skinka, who murdered 17 people. So first of all, that's your number one problem. Get rid of instant replay. And what happens there is now all of a sudden it's like, whew, I'm not going to look that fucking stupid because I'm going to make my call. That call stands. Let's live and move on. Because I guarantee you, if in an NBA game, NFL game, if players call their own fouls, it would move smoothly. It'd be like, all right, I got you. We're allowing that. Good. And everybody respect it. And just like an umpire, when they want to go to the robot umps, balls and strikes, nobody gives a shit about an umpire that's calling something. If it's 2 inches outside, nobody gives a shit about it as long as it's 2 inches outside the entire game. Hitters adjust and they make an arrangement. But now all of a sudden you've fucking pigeonholed everybody, and it's ridiculous.
And it's like so
let them call their game or make every fucking play reviewable, every single play, and we'll be there for 9 hours. And then television ratings will go down to 0.0% because it'll be like, well, this is fucking too long.
Right.
And nobody's ever said it was too long for me. But anyway, I digress. It's like, why would so it's like,
I mean, so as far as like hand fighting, hand checking, are they going for the ball? Are they making a play for the ball? You know, in our human beings, eventually it's going to go to those sky cams that are mounted in the rooftop, or I know basketball arenas have them where, like you said, you know, the robots and the AI and everything else is going to take over, and you're not even going to have a ref on the field.
Right. And what pains me about that is like, I just don't get why it's like, why does everything have to be perfect? It's like, well, it's money, but it's like,
Yeah, the answer to every question comes down to pretty much this.
Fair enough. I
mean, unfortunately, but like you said, I'm agreeing with what you're saying. So, 49ers and Seahawks.
I took San Francisco plus the points. I should be given 9 losses for that game because that guy got fucking out of control in a hurry.
Wow. I think that, you know, the whole year you heard the pundits.
Hold that thought for a second, though. Did Courtney have to Google Brady Bunch, or does she ever see Brady Bunch? Because I don't think she appreciates the true beauty of Alice, how she kept that family together.
So just so people coming in late.
Yeah. So anyway,
want to know what the heck she's talking about. Where was I? Oh, Seahawks, the 49ers all year long. Articles, the pundits, the headlines, injury-ridden 49ers still managed to somehow magically be able to,
Well, that's fair. I mean, they had more injuries than anybody.
Why? True. But it came back. I mean, it came back to bite them right in this game, I think.
Oh, shit. I never looked up the lines for this week. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I have them based on 2 days ago,
right,
but they're not current.
I'm giving you an update.
All right. But I'll keep going with this.
Yes.
So Texans Patriots, I got that one right. So I got a win there.
Yep.
And then Rams versus Bears over 48.5.
Didn't happen because the Bears fucking defense showed up, bro.
Yeah. So,
but
yes,
here's a couple things on the Bear game, because everybody knows I'm a Bear fan.
Fanatic. That's fan is short for fanatic.
Absolutely. Number one, loved. All right. Tell him to fuck right out. All right, her family. All right, so she's coming in well equipped with Alice information. So we just agree to disagree on the beauty of the topic of conversation. She probably liked Peter. I didn't see much in Peter. I thought Peter was a little bit of a loser. Anyway,
right.
Back to the Bears.
Yes.
Where are we going?
I don't know, but somebody's going to probably send us some ADD medication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Bears. Yeah, fuck. I've lost my train of thought. The whole Brady Bunch thing.
Someone brings a pair of Hooters into the conversation and Mike can't think.
What was your last statement?
The Bears defense showed up.
Yes. And so now everybody, Nate and I were having this conversation offline earlier. Everybody said, well, why didn't I thought for sure Ben Johnson would go for 2. Well, then everybody else also said, why did he go for 4th down so much? Why take the points, take the points, take the point. You can't have it both ways. He went for it on 4th down. His goal line, when you go for it on 4th and 3, 4th and 2, 4th and 1, that's your goal line offense or your 2-point offense.
Right.
It wasn't working. So that's why he didn't go for 2 to win the game. Number 1. Number 2, that's the way they called the game all year long. And they had a chance to win. It is what it is. I thought the Bears played tremendously. I hope there's not a huge regression. I don't put them as the favorites to win the North, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
If you put this pod back to the Thursday of the start of this season, I think I said 7-10 would be worst case scenario. 8, 9, 9, and 8 would be best case scenario. They overachieved. My 2 hot takes: the Bears trade for Max Crosby, and they get rid of DJ Moore. DJ Moore had a lot of big catches, but there's a lot of heat on DJ Moore. Nate and I were talking. I told Nate, it's like preseason, DJ Moore took a lot of plays off, and Ben Johnson came out and said, hey, there's some players that when the ball's not coming their way, they're not playing. So if those players don't want to play when the ball's not coming their way, the ball's never coming your way.
Right.
That was directed at DJ Moore. The Caleb interception, which looked horrible, a lot of people are saying DJ Moore was disinterested and didn't run the route that Caleb thought he was going to run.
Right.
So DJ Moore will not be there, and the Bears will trade for Max Crosby.
Yeah. I mean, if they get Max Crosby, they will win. They will win the North.
I hope so. They have to re-sign some of their free agent, Baird, whatever his name is, that led the league in interceptions.
Yeah.
He's a free agent, and he says his number one desire is to remain a Bear.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, I mean.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy.
I think so. That makes from last week, week 19, I am 14, 24, and 2, which is abysmal.
Yep, because you were 1-1, and
you were slightly better than abysmal.
Half game.
15, 24, and 1.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so we're at the North Studio. The Seahawks are minus 2.5.
And it's in Seattle.
Yep, and fuck it. I'm going with my heart. Give me the Rams plus the 2.5.
I am not going with my heart. I'm going with the home field advantage, and they're on a roll. Now, the only thing I'm worried about, Sam Darnold was the only quarterback last weekend to throw a touchdown pass without throwing an interception. He was the most error-free quarterback last week. Can he do that 2 weeks in a row? I don't know. But I'm going to go with Seattle. They win by a field goal. They're 2.5 right now, yes?
Yep.
Yeah. So Seattle wins by a field goal.
All right. You know what? I'll give you the layup, Dave. I'm going to say Sean Payton. No offense, Eric. So hopefully you don't boycott joining us on episode 320 and shut the Loggers live stream off, which, by the way, we are going back to Loggers, everybody. At some point, got to get with
Hawks Pack Super Bowl.
Cindy.
Okay.
That's Rams, Pats, Nate. You got it wrong. Sorry, bud. Give me the Broncos plus the 4.5, because I say Sean Payton and the defense bow up, lose 27-24 to the Patriots, but we're getting 4.5. Sean Payton and the Broncos defense says, fuck everybody. We'll cover for Jared Stedham, whatever his name is. Give me the Broncos plus 4.5. Patriots win by 3.
Really?
Yep.
Without Bo Nix.
Oh, absolutely. Denver's defense, you're fucking play at home for a reason. Sean Payton's a good coach. New England's going to win. They're just not going to win by 4.5.
All right. I'm going with the Pats.
All right. So we're just complete opposites.
I was looking at that possibility of that game. And then when Nix went out with his ankle, I'm like, nope, not going to happen. So I got the Pats.
All right.
Got it. All right. Other NFL news that I wanted to point out.
Yes.
Jim Harbaugh
Yes.
and Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, the guy from the Dolphins.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Maybe he can get something out of Justin Herbert. I mean, because after all, 2 years ago, the Dolphins were averaging like 700,000 points a game.
Right.
He's a bit of a dweeb. I don't expect the Chargers to be Super Bowl contenders, if that's what you're asking.
Do you think it was and I think on social media it's been said, because McDaniel interviewed with the Lions, or at least they spoke. Do you think it was a conflict of personalities and coaching style that kept him from going to the Lions?
I don't know. The Lions hired some guy from Arizona, though.
Yeah. Oh, the OC from Arizona. Yeah.
What's his name?
Starts with a P.
All right.
Can't pronounce it. Anyway, so I was just curious.
All right.
We rating this?
Yes, we are.
All right.
All right. I've got mine written down, but you go first.
4.2.
Woo! Holy moly.
I love this.
I liked it a lot, more than I thought. I don't know if I know what sake tastes like, but anyway, I went 3.93 because I loved it as well.
All right.
127,000 people have checked in. So Epic Brewing.
What?
Yeah, 127,000 people. And you are one of those 127,000 people, Dave. 4.17.
Wow.
I'm in the neighborhood, but
You are.
You're damn near spot on.
All right.
So let's put that one up there for the Samurai.
All right. It is time. The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with delicious food and a drink menu to please everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night? The Grand Central is the place to be on Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays. Now, Wild Wing Wednesdays, I think, is gone by the by.
By the wayside.
By the wayside. Did I say by the by?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays. Now, Friday and Saturday last weekend was Western Nights.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know that they're doing this, but please check out their Facebook page. And then Sassy Saturdays, Sunday Fun Days with drink specials every day. The Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw. And you can check out the menu at their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
Nate, are you happy with that hire of Drew Petzing? Or, I mean, again, only time will tell. I mean, nobody has a crystal ball, but see you, Dave. I had never heard of him. I didn't know who the Arizona Cardinals offensive coordinator was. They didn't do all that great this year, but to be fair, they had a lot of injuries. Heard they have a new drive-through. All right. Well, fair enough. All right. Third and final tasting of episode 319. Juice Monster, a hazy IPA from Abomination Brewing Company, a microbrewery in North Haven, Connecticut. So we literally went coast to coast on this episode, from Anaheim, California to Salt Lake City, Utah to North Haven, Connecticut. A 6.8 ABV, and on tap, there was no mention of IBUs.
Did you roll this one for me?
Yes.
No? Yes?
Yes. And I was going out of the KBZ glass for Mr. Destination Bourbon, who I was hoping to give flowers to, but alas, he might have been too busy to join this week. But as the French would say, David, c'est la vie. I'm okay with it. Can't judge higher until we see how he does with it. Well, absolutely. Just like strength of schedule. Right. You can't judge a strength of schedule until you see how teams are playing. No, that smells hazy, David. Cheers. What glass did I give you?
We got the not a big deal glass.
Well, it's hazy to hell and back.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's good. That's good. All right, sir.
Yes.
Player pass.
Let's do it.
But I don't want to enter the draft. Player pass, Mike.
Oh, fuck. Let's go. Play it.
Old Miss quarterback Trinidad Chambliss from Fair State, won a natty, and then went to Ole Miss. They went to the semifinals? No. Yeah, they went to the quarterfinals of the national
semifinals.
Semifinals.
Right. Miami beat
national championship.
Yeah.
He's challenging the NCAA's decision to deny him a 6th year of college eligibility, contending that, do you know why, Mike?
Mm-mm.
He could lose millions of dollars if forced to enter the NFL draft.
Well, that's not a reason that you can't.
And no, he's going to make more money if he stays.
Right, but why would he be allowed to stay if he's a 6th year guy?
Who the hell knows? It's like, it's this whole thing you were complaining about earlier. This is validating your complaint about college football right now.
Right.
Is that it's so I'm curious to see, and everybody else, if you're interested in this college football NIL stuff, whether Trinidad is going to win this lawsuit or not. But, hey, to me, a kid, how old is he? Is he 22, 23? If it's his 6th year of college football,
yeah,
maybe he's 22, 23.
Minimum.
Yeah.
I mean, Caleb Williams in the NFL, he's 20.
I mean, there was a day when kids were like, if I made it to the semifinals and I got that much press, he's already doing AT&T commercials. He's already doing AT&T commercials. He's already getting paid to do commercials. And to say that, oh, God, I don't want to enter the draft. I mean, to be able to enter the draft after.
Well, like loyal listener, and next one to die correspondent Jake Danielewski would say, if you have the $260 filing fee, you can sue for anything.
Right.
But my only question is, what is his grounds to say, hey, I need another, my dick's too big? I mean, what is his eligibility? Why is he saying he needs another year of eligibility?
because apparently he could lose millions of dollars.
I know he could lose millions because he needs one more year of showcasing himself with Ole Miss and winning a national title and the NFL team.
Well, I don't even.
But like
this
what?
is
I mean,
this
he's
is
been
bullshit.
in the fucking college for 6 years. I mean,
Yeah.
what is your defense? It's like,
What is the loss you've
during
suffered?
COVID, I was gang raped and I couldn't play for 3 years. Okay, well, all right, now we're getting somewhere.
Right.
You couldn't play for 3 years for COVID, where most people couldn't play for 1 year in COVID.
Yeah.
So, like, what is his stance that says, hey, I should get another year?
So when you file a lawsuit like that, you have to prove that there was some loss.
Right.
Right. So he's saying he could lose millions in the sense that his stock is going to go up. He's probably going to get paid more in college. And if he has another good year in college, right now, I think who's the NFL draft guy that's always on ESPN?
Mel Kiper.
So Kiper, I think he was going to be a before this, he was going to be a lower to mid second round draft. After making it to the semifinals, he was going to be a first end of the first round type of a draft pick.
Right.
Aren't you going to make I mean, shit. Brady, how much? Brady was what, 6th round? I can't remember. Was it 6th round?
6th or 7th.
6th or 7th round. Again, it's the whole. When you talked about the Dodgers $1 billion, I threw my pen up and it's just stupid. It's just dumb. So you can't tell them I'll lose money. Yeah. I mean,
I just don't get why. I don't see what you have to give me something like, hey, give me another year of eligibility because.
Right. Well, because if I don't get another a year of eligibility, I will lose millions of dollars. So somehow,
right. So okay. So why do you deserve another year of eligibility? That's what I need to know. That's what you need to sell me on.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, because I couldn't play for 3 years because my mother held me captive, bare naked, hanging from my genitalia,
so
in the basement.
I understand what
and
you're
I
saying.
couldn't play.
Yeah. So the
All
judge
right, now I'm with you.
So the judge has to look him in the eye and tell him, in the first 5 years, you had a chance to prove yourself. That's it.
Right.
You proved yourself.
Unless for the last 3 years he was held captive in the
rules
Guatemalan prison camp.
All right, I got you. I understand.
Yeah,
all right, Mike. Player pass. Ha, psych.
Pass.
Okay. Next one. Violet Peters, NCAA National Flag Football Champion.
Well, I'm going to coach her in her youth sports teams. I have to see where you're going with this, so I'm going to play this.
The University of Nebraska announced plans to add women's flag football, making it the first athletic department in the Power 4 conference to introduce the sport.
I like it. I mean, it's an Olympic sport. Is it this year or the summer? I think it's summer games.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the next summer games, flag football will be an Olympic sport. But as far as this is concerned, now if Violet gets pretty decent with social media, it's an NIL kind of stuff. If it's an actual, Power 4 conference sport, women's flag football, she could get a little NIL money, especially if Grandpa Mike is coaching her.
Absolutely. I'm in.
Yeah. Now here's the problem.
All right. What's the problem, Dave?
When the girls come off the field and they've made a good play, they don't have helmets in flag football.
Okay.
You cannot headbutt them.
Oh, fair enough. High five. I can substitute.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Are you cool with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I tapered the headbutt last 8th grade because I realized that I'm getting old and I don't want head injuries.
All right.
All right. Nate wants to get to stump Mike.
All right, but anyway, so women's flag football is coming.
All right, I'm in.
And all the ADs in all the universities around the country are going, mother. God. Okay.
All right.
Another sport. Ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
We'll appease the crowd.
Especially since Nate's got to get up at 2 a.m., right? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
That's why I said we appease our listening,
yes,
our listening and viewing audience, Dave.
Now, again, for those that participated on the Facebook request, when I said, hey, give me the number you want for Stump Mike, I'm still going down the list of all those that participated. Number 93.
Woo.
There were 2 of them.
Not a great movie, but
well,
before we get there,
yeah,
let the fans know my record.
30, 22, and 1.
30, 22 is 52, and 1 is the Raging Bull comment, 53.
Yep.
We have 47 weeks. All right, 47 weeks ago. Here we go. Number 93.
Ready?
Yes.
This is from Jake Danielewski and Grant Davis. So Jake and Grant, thank you very much. Number 93. Ready?
Yes.
I'd keep playing.
Caddyshack.
I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for quite some time, for quite a while.
How in the fuck is that 93 with some of the ones we've had in the top 50?
I'm just telling you.
Hey, I'm not mad at you, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Fucking A, 31 wins.
Yep.
Fuck everybody else.
Yep. 31, 22, and 1. All right. That's it.
All
so,
right.
Yeah, I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for quite some time. I keep playing.
If I said Chevy Chase, I misspoke. That was the Bill Murray line.
Bill Murray, and what was his character's name? Do you remember?
Oh fuck! No,
you're not going to remember the last name.
No. What is it?
Carl Spangler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. If I kill all the golfers,
I want you to kill all the golfers on the golf course. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I kill all the golfers, won't they? No, the golfers, you stupid idiot. 33.
Who's your better character?
Huh?
Are you a Bill Murray guy or a Chevy Chase guy in the movie Caddyshack?
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first. And then they went in the pool naked.
And then the one guy says he's trying to kiss up to Ted Knight's character, and he's I just can't avoid. Oh, the world needs ditch diggers too, Daddy.
I use that. That should be the number one saying in all
Thanks,
this.
Nate. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Good night. And you'll be at your third stop by the time I get up tomorrow, buddy. Love you. Thanks for listening.
But
and B. Davis rules.
That should be the number one saying because I use that all the time. When somebody says, "Oh, it's okay. Oh, it doesn't matter," that kind of thing. I'm like, okay, well, the world needs ditch diggers too.
Right.
I use that quote so often. But anyway, yes, you are correct, Mike. You got that one.
All right. Quick next one to die. Jake was hot and heavy this week. A lot of night, Nate. A lot of deaths this week.
Oh.
But no major earth-shaking ones. But we have a next one to die for the fellows and the ladies. The ladies don't want to discriminate. Number 3, Rob Hurst, 70 years old, drummer from Midnight Oil. Who doesn't remember watching that video, Beds Are Burning? How can we sleep when the beds are burning? I mean, that video was on Night Tracks and MTV, almost on replay.
Right.
So, and that guy, the drummer, he's dead. Number 2, Terrence, Chet
Brooks.
60 years old, played for the San Francisco 49ers. He died the same day the 49ers got blown out by Seattle. Coincidence?
Yeah.
I think
don't know.
not. I think not. But he picked off Elway in Super Bowl 24. So did you pick off Elway in Super Bowl 24?
I did not.
Nor did I.
Yeah.
So he deserves a place on this list.
Yeah.
And then number 1, we have Wilbur Wood. By the way, Rob Hurst and Terrence Brooks both died of cancer. Wilbur Wood, 84, 17 seasons in the big leagues. He was an innings eater. And in fact, there was one fateful day. He started both games of a doubleheader against the New York Yankees. Now, in fairness, in game 1, he lost both games. But in fairness, in game 1, he didn't get anybody out of the 7 batters he faced and took the loss, and then started the second game too. He figured, hey, I didn't have it in the first game. Maybe I'll be better this game. But Wilbur Wood, innings eater extraordinaire. You have anything, Dave?
It's not a major one, but I have one. So what is it with the pass key these days? I mean, sure. I'm online enough where I log in. I'm kind of old school that way, in the sense that I don't save my passwords.
Right.
And all my passwords are different, and I have them written down somewhere. Right. But everywhere I go, do a pass key, it'll be quicker. Do a pass key, it'll be quicker. And so I've got that. I want to log into something, and it takes like 20 minutes because I've got this pop up that says, create a pass key. No. Excuse me. And then it says, then Google, if I'm on Chrome, says, do you want to save this password? Now, if you click the X up at the top while the save the password thing is highlighted, it will save the password. So I'm used to wanting to just click out of that and not answer that question, but you actually have to answer, cancel in order to not say yes. I mean, it kind of dates me a little bit in terms of like, and I consider myself fairly, technologically knowledgeable, but it's like they keep finding ways to try to get you to, do what they want you to do instead of what you want to do. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah. So these pass keys, sure, now I got to spend an extra, half hour to 45 minutes, an hour, whatever it is, trying to figure out like what pass keys are they safe? Is it something that's like actually a thing? Whatever.
Fair enough.
That's it. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it's like, it was enough for me to like, I didn't even write it down. I just remember it's frustrating. I don't know if anybody else can empathize, but if not.
All right. Like you, mine, neither of mine are serious, but it was just like, kind of like more than, shit the bed, but I don't know if it necessarily fuck you. Time related. So what I do is I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah.
So my work schedule is Tuesday through Saturday. Saturday, I go to the Meijer on Eastman Road. Me and the merchandiser make sure they're set up. I communicate to my merchandiser, hey, all right, from here, do yada, 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 this, that, and the other thing. All right. Now I'm shutting her down. I'm in weekend mode. I go out the far exit, turn left, turn right into the Starbucks. I'm going to get a cafe latte. No, I'm sorry. Cafe latte.
Yeah.
Iced cafe latte. Place the order. And he's all right. That'll be $5.79. And hey, kudos to the kid for informing me of this, but he says that's going to be about 30, 35 minutes. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
What?
Yeah, I don't need that.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So, now you get to a restaurant and they may tell you it's going to be about a 20, 25-minute wait. Then it's up to you to decide if you're going to wait. And it usually ends up being about 10 minutes, but sometimes it's 25 minutes. But typically when you sit down, the waitress comes and you place your order, it doesn't take 30 minutes to get your food.
This
and
is
I'm
something
getting
that
a
this
cafe
is something
latte for 30 fucking minutes.
This is something that goes into a glass.
Yes. And that's why I said, it's like, so, and now that Starbucks, I will admit.
Where's this at?
On Eastman Road, right across from the Meijer. That Starbucks does one hell of a, like, people get on their phone, give me a double shot of Alice Jizz on ice. And then, so they got to prepare that double shot of Alice Jizz on ice.
Right.
So, and then so the person that says, hey, just give me a large black coffee falls in line to that person.
Right.
But it's like, are you telling me you have that many to-go orders where it's 30 minutes where I could go to fucking Logan's, sit down and order a steak well done and get it in 19 minutes? It's like, that's kooky talk to me.
Right. That's dumb.
And then, what was the other one?
You should have, listen. I know this is something you wouldn't do, and I wouldn't do either, but you should have just is this on your phone or is this into the little thing, into the speaker?
No, I walk into the store.
You should have looked him deadpan in the eyes and said, that is the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You should, and see what
he was young enough to say, I don't know what to tell you, old man.
30 to 35 minutes for your iced coffee.
Latte.
Your latte.
Yeah, iced latte.
Oh, my God.
Which the very next day, Nick and I went to the one on Gratiot.
Yeah.
And we had both our drinks nearly before we ordered them.
In like a minute and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the second one was, it's like, all right, what is the point of scheduling an appointment? How long should it take for an oil change? 30 minutes, right?
Yeah. 30 minutes. Yeah.
So I scheduled an oil change.
Where?
At the dealership.
Okay.
Because it's a lease, so I put all the onus on them, because when I bring it back and they say, well, you didn't take care of this car, it's like, oh, bullshit, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
You took care of this fucking car.
Right.
So I go in there, and it was like, my appointment is 11:30. I get there at 11:17. And I leave at 1:04. Not horrible, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's an 11:30, 12. That's an hour and 34 minutes to do an oil change. What's the point of the reservation if you're not going to get me in there? I mean, that's the old Seinfeld. You can take the reservation, you just don't know how to hold the reservation.
Right.
So that's my. I mean, service was top notch. I was in there balancing checkbooks and playing on my phone, and I talked to the guy, Joe Laddie, who sold me the vehicle.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I went and got a fucking cup of coffee. We shot the shit. He's out mileage. You're not that, hey, just let me know, when you get close, give me 6 months if you're going to go over mile. So I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it's like, wait a second. I had an 11:30 appointment. Why was that 11:30 appointment available? I mean, it's a car. I mean, it's not like somebody fucking dropped dead and you had to like, oh shit, code red. It's a fucking vehicle.
Right.
I had an 11:30 appointment. I should have been out of there at 12:12.
Yeah.
Not 1:04.
That's bad business.
Yes.
All
right. I have one either or for you, Dave, and we're going to wrap this motherfucker up.
All right. Hit me.
After all.
Oh, there he is.
God damn it, Destination Bourbon showed up late. He wanted his fucking flowers. You fucking said Indiana, Miami covers. You are a god.
Well, all right. Well, I mean,
yeah, he is. Fuck everybody. He is.
He's a prognosticator.
He's my god. I just got home, boy. We're happy to have you. And Chuck, I do have my flowers. And I like my fucking Kurt Rambis glasses here online because I can hardly see anything.
Oh my God, you brought up Kurt Rambis. I met him, by the way.
All right.
I did. Yeah.
How was he? Was he good?
Yeah, he's all right.
What did he say?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. All right. So, but Mike, we did give you your flowers in the sports segment that you said Indiana, Miami covers. We love you. We love all our fucking viewers.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right. Either or. After all, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yep.
Or when you can get more in 3 than you can in 68.
Second one.
All right.
I got to know the numbers. You're the numbers guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is baffling. This is fucking absolutely baffling. All right. So the Patriots had 5 takeaways versus the Texans, 4 interceptions, and 1 fumble recovery in 3 quarters. The first, second, third quarter of last week's divisional playoff.
Yeah.
5 fucking takeaways in 3 quarters. You with me so far, Dave?
I am with you.
In 68 quarters, unless they played an overtime game. Don't read that till you hear me.
Okay. Sorry.
In 68 quarters, 17 games, 4 quarters a game. Math guy here, 17 times 4 is 68. Now, if the Jets played in overtime, shame on me for not doing my due diligence, but let's say 68. 17 times 4 is 68. The New York Jets had 4 takeaways. The New England Patriots had more takeaways in 3 quarters in an NFL divisional playoff game than the New York Jets had in a single season of NFL football.
Wow.
That is absolutely mind-fucking boggling.
Abysmal.
Dave said I met him. Mike said, all right. Oh, Kurt Rambis. I wanted to know if you fucking jerked him off or something, That's right. I left it open.
I was at a basketball.
Was Rambis a Laker?
Yeah. I was at a basketball camp.
Was Rambis a Laker at the time you met him? Well, Mike wants to know.
This was I don't know. It was like 1988. Summer of 1988 or 87.
Or was it the summer of 69?
Summer of 69.
I got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of 69.
All right.
Me and some guys from school.
Okay. You're good.
And we tried real hard.
You're good.
Jimmy quit.
Stop.
Jody got married. Should have known we never get far. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever.
This is what I'm talking about. You love to sing to people. You should go sing. You should go sing Sung Blue.
Mike wants to know what game you fucking. He's infatuated.
No, he's at a camp. He was at a camp. He came to a camp that I was at in Huntington, Indiana. Yeah.
Why were you in Huntington, Indiana?
To a basketball camp.
Were you throwing down dunks on people?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah. For sure. That's the only thing I could do. I couldn't shoot, couldn't dribble real well, but I could fucking dunk.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Posterize.
I could posterize people, but I could not dribble or shoot.
Yeah, I posterize bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it.
I could posterize bitches.
We don't know if that'll get through on the YouTube page.
No, I don't know. It might not. Who knows? But it's in the spirit of entertainment and yeah, whatever.
And Mike, look at that bad boy. That was second tasting.
Yeah, Genius here put it that at the second tasting.
11.5 stout, aged in sake barrels.
Anyway,
Dave doesn't have school tomorrow.
No, I don't.
Who knows if I'll work tomorrow? We don't know.
Here's the point, though. I have a little different perspective on that because in years past, like a snow day or a cold day or whatever was like, hey, all right, woo. Now it's like, yeah, I don't get paid. I don't. It's a double-edged sword.
Run to school naked and sad.
Oh my God, no! Stop.
All right, what else we have, everybody?
I don't think we have anything else.
All right. We're wrapping this up. Mike, thanks for joining. We love you.
Yeah, and he just wanted to give you your flowers for the pick. Right?
It was an aggressive second pour, but
yes, it was.
We're not here to make friends. We're here to get fucked up. That might be the title.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
What else, Dave? Anything?
Yo, I don't have anything. I'm good.
All right.
How are you?
Remember, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. I was sucking down Tangerine Space Machine today.
Oh, yeah, we're at. Yeah, that's New Holland. That's New Holland Brewing.
The invite, prick.
New Holland Brewing. Tangerine Space Machine. I think that's New Holland. I'm 99.9% sure.
Well, we're about to find out, hopefully. And then we'll close this motherfucker out. I don't know what BIGES means.
No, it's a play. That's the location. But I think Tangerine Space Machine is New Holland Brewing. That's a definitely not there for a singing contract.
Don't be jealous, Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck.
Come on, buddy. You know you love my war pigs.
He does. We've seen that for sure.
Big E's. Big E's has quality fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
in like Midland for sure.
And then you fucking drink enough, you get naked and jump in the pool.
Yeah, the manager there loved the Maple Grill stuff that I brought there. Yeah. Yep. He loved the Maple Grill stuff that I brought there and just oogled, and I mean, he just like, I don't know why. I just, I was the salesperson. I brought the stuff in, and then he must have gotten from the powers that be, because it's a local craft brewery, and for the low volume of the materials that we get, it's a couple dollars more per 6-barrel than, yeah. Yeah, Chuck, whatever.
Actually, that is my mic drop song, but I can't mic drop it at all times because I long to disappoint is what I've been told.
Yeah.
All right, David.
Yes, sir.
To everybody out there, thank you for everything. Subscribe, please. Leave comments on Spotify. Apparently, that is good for the algorithm. Get on the comments, say this episode sucked Ben's ass. Ben being the monkey from Primate. We'll know what it means. I don't know if the Spotify algorithm will, but just help us out. Anyway, as I look down the bottom of my beer, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, that was iffy at best, but I knew what I meant. You don't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.